Alright, so real quick, this is not my usual type of video. I usually do a little bit of highly edited, funny style videos, but this one's going to be a little bit different, as in we're just going to do a little adventure, trying to see how much money I can make with pulling some trailers, not really, getting too serious about the stuff, but yeah, I'm just kind of curious as to what it's like to actually make a little bit of money pulling trailers, considering I haven't done it much. I have pulled the tanker trailer, and it's a lot different with liquids, but anyway, let's get into the video. Alright, so as you can see here, I finally found a money method way to actually afford a couple semis and some trailers, so let's go ahead and hop in this thing. This was actually supposed to be a drag truck, but I converted it into a pulling truck. I just had to get a second tank and a upfit, fifth wheel for the rear. Anyway, let's go ahead and do a couple pulling missions just to see how much money it makes, because I think I paid around $80,000 for this truck. And after I put the fifth wheel on here, it actually cost me around $100,000 with the tank. Alright, so we're just pulling here. We'll go ahead and see what kind of things we can pull with the trailer delivery. Okay, well, it doesn't pay as much as I thought it would. So this is 2 miles away, basically at the Pierre place for 133, so I'm expecting about 260 or double, maybe more though. Then we could do the container trailer, which is a really long trailer because that's a 40-foot double container. But that's for 119. And then we have the basic transport trailer. Alright, and that looks like that'll be it for the big truck trailers. Let's just go ahead and do the spread axle 4.5 big tires. Okay. That's 2 miles away. Where's that at? Okay, it's also at the Pierre place. Alright. This is the first time I've actually pulled something with this truck, so it'll be interesting as to how it actually pulls. I have another truck, but it's the stretched version of the Peterbilt. And by the way, they're both making almost 1,000 horsepower, but that's kind of why I got them. Also, it is really hard to find a semi at the seller marketplace that is just a semi. Usually they got some sort of tank or something attached to them, and that's not what I want. Although I do have one with a water tank on it, or just in general a tank, because I was selling the hazardous material, and it was paying actually pretty good once I got that, but it was only able to hold 17,000 fluid liquids, so this, the tanker that I bought now holds 30,000. But anyway, these are some pretty cool tires on here. I didn't know they actually strapped them down for you and everything. So first impression of this truck pulling. It's actually really easy. It's just like my my Peterbilt, but the stretched Peterbilt, it's kind of hard to maneuver, and this thing is so much better. I can just barely turn, and it actually goes where I want it to. And I have a feeling this thing will be turning around way easier as well. I had to keep on backing up and make like 10-point turns in a freaking Peterbilt. Having a stretched truck is definitely insane to be using. Yep, no problem getting around town in this thing so far. A little bit of inside action here. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, so since this is the basic drag strip truck, they don't really give you that much of an interior. No really bed or anything on the inside. Why does the shifter seems like it's so low? That's weird. Oh, okay, never mind. It was just when I was shifting the gear. Oh, God. You know something I don't understand? In the mirrors system in this game, why is it the driver's side big mirror is always blurry, but then the bottom small ones, clear. Those two over there are clear. It's just this one. This is the only one that's not very clear. I mean, you can still use it, but it's just not as, it's kind of blurry. Ooh, oh God. Ooh, don't. Now let's get out of first person. Another thing I like about this truck is the exhaust does not stick 10 miles high. On that Peterbilt that I bought, the exhaust is quite a bit taller and it smacks everything. Yeah, so far not too bad. I kind of like this trailer better. I haven't really pulled a flatbed yet. This is the first flatbed I pulled out of between both my trucks. And it just feels so much less top heavy. The tanker that I had, I used it one time. I didn't like it. And it kept on like glitching and slapping around on the fifth wheel plate, so it didn't really work that well. But I was able to make, I think it was like $25,000 with it. I didn't have enough hazardous material to actually fill the tank all the way up. Surprisingly, I'm actually able to keep this somewhat in the lane. Yeah, I'm going to have to stick with this truck as my new main hauling truck. It's a lot easier to maintain and use. Alright, so we're getting close. I didn't know they actually had the pier drop-offs over here as well. But I guess I'm not doing liquid, so it would be a different location. Ooh, don't hit him. Okay, thank God. You know, the freaking cars and the AI in this game suck sometimes. I was doing a delivery the other day, and oh my God, as soon as I got there, it was not even 10 feet from the damn drop-off, like right here, and a car just slammed in the side of the freaking car, and in my car. Anyway, here we go. Let's see how much money we got. 286, and I did a terrible parking job. That's something else I don't know. So 286, no damage, no detours, no delays, blah, blah, blah. Okay, level 4 multiplier. Even with that, you only get double the money. I thought, I don't know. I'm going to have to do some more research on this, but I thought the multipliers made it better. I feel like the level 2 multipliers is almost the same. Man, this thing is a rough idle. It's like hovering around 400 to 600. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab something else to deliver on the way back. Let's go see if we can, hold on, I wonder if they can do deliveries over here. I haven't actually tried with this one before. Okay, well, what do we got? Oh, they actually do, okay. Nothing for us, though. Can't use my truck. Can I do parcel? No. Well, crap. I guess I'm going to head over to the pier over here and see if they have anything for me. I freaking love this truck. Even though it's more simple than the Peterbilt, it's just so much better. Alright, let's see what they got here. Early delivery. Okay, thank God they have something. So we just did this, but it's double the load for almost, well, not double the money, but close to it, I guess. We could do the pipes, but I'd rather get the more money. It is farther away, but we're already on our way back home anyway, so let's go ahead and grab this. Where's it at? Oh, okay, it's right there. Did I get the same size fuel tanks? Oh my God, I bought the wrong size fuel tanks. Hold on a minute. Dang it, I thought I bought the right size ones. They're wrong. Look at that, that's only at 300. I guess I should have bought the 370 liter gallon tank. Dang. Either way, I know it's not really going to affect the gameplay or anything, but Jesus. I wanted it to match. The intake and exhaust match. Alright, here we go. Let's get hooked up. Boom. Let's go. Oh, really? I thought double the weight would have actually been noticeable, but not really. I guess when you're making, 1,000 horsepower, it doesn't really matter. I'd say the torque's pretty up there. It's probably, I don't know, if I had to guess, maybe 2,500 pounds of torque. Something like that. I wish they added a dyno in this game. There's something that I don't know if they do or not, because I haven't explored every inch of the map, but I really wish they had some sort of tuning shop or something. Because, like, for the drag racing thing, they do have that tuning shop next to the drag strip. I'm sure you guys already know that, but I haven't played with it too much, but I don't think it has a dyno graph or anything you could see. But so far, not doing too bad. I like this so much better than the Pete. And everyone's just flying around me. How fast are we going? 46, okay. Not too bad. This is in low range, I just realized that. I wonder in high range how bad it would be. Probably wouldn't have as much torque. Damn, that's actually pretty quick. So low range gets me, I'm guessing around 75? Something like that. I can't imagine what high range does. Oh shit! Oh my God, that was almost really bad. Oh my God, that would have sucked. That would have been so much money in insurance damages. Alright, well, we're kind of stuck here. I was going to try to find a way out, but I can't. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was almost really bad. Was not paying attention. Okay, this is kind of a tight turn for a 40-foot trailer. Anyway, at least there wasn't no traffic coming around it. A little bit more first person. Actually, screw that. We're going to end up wrecking again if so. We're close to it. Oh, yep, I was right. We just smacked into the back of that car. Sorry, dude. Whoops. I guess when you weigh this much, it doesn't really affect you, so that's a good thing. Because if I was in another car, that would have sucked. Yeah, there's where I've done a fuel stop right there. Actually, with the tanker I had to do every gas station except for one to get rid of 25,000 liters of fuel, well, diesel. Which is the only bad thing that sucks about doing the trucking part of stuff. You have to drive a lot more places. I mean, obviously you make a lot more money, but when you're this long and heavy, it's annoying trying to get in between the gas station parking spots. Yeah, there's 2 or 3 of them that are almost impossible to maneuver around. One being over here on this side of the map. Yep, there's a car there. Whoops, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't see you. You'll be fine. What did he do to me? He didn't really do much to me, did he? Nope. Just a little bit of bump of damage. See, this is what I'm talking about. They expect you to get into like a tight little place like this. I guess it really ain't that bad, but... Alright, let's try to do a better parking job. I think it goes off the front of your, well, the truck, not the actual trailer. So, theoretically, that should be a really good parking job. Horrible? What do you mean horrible? I parked right in the center of it. Dang, dude. This is one thing I don't get about this game, about career mode. The freaking trucks, right? So I've used the box truck I have, and it's based off the center of it. And then I did a car, or my pulling truck, my white truck, the base model fleet truck with a trailer, a fully loaded trailer, and every time I would park the truck in the spot, it'd be perfect. But apparently it doesn't apply with a semi, because I parked that perfectly in the middle, and it still gave me a horrible parking job. Screw that guy. Screw your company. Anyway, let's go back home and let's see what else we can get. I might actually change my fuel tank. It's really annoying. I can just see the length difference between the two. I wonder if this thing can actually do a boing out. Hold on a minute. Not really. But hold on, let me try it in high gear. Yeah, it's a little bit better in high gear, but I'm also kind of stuck. Ooh, jumped the freaking axle. Oh my god, it's so much quicker in high gear. Oh, no. I thought I was going to skid off on the side. Yeah, this thing's a lot quicker. I guess when I'm not pulling nothing, I should leave it in high gear. I wonder how it'll pull in high gear with something fully loaded on it. I'll try that out. At least the brakes are good. Get going, Betsy. I need my truck. I mean, trailer. Why did I take this way? I'm going to have to backtrack. I just kept going straight. Oh, sick drift. Nope, couldn't do it. Alright, let's see what they have for me today. And delivery. Okay, now... So this time we have a single 20-foot, which I might actually do that because it's a short trailer with a short load. And then we have a 48-foot with planks. Only one stacked level of planks, it looks like. And that's it. Okay, so I'm going to go with this. Pay is better anyway. And look how short of a distance we got to go. 0.6 miles. Totally worth that money. Alright, let's see if we can't do this in first person. I'm going to have to look out this side. I don't have a back window, I don't think. Do I? Hold on a minute. Nope. No, I don't. Alright, let's see if we can't do this. Get her lined up here. Come on, baby. You can do it. Right in the center, I think it is. Wait, let me use my mirrors. Hold on. Okay, we're pretty even right there, actually. Come on. Oh, did I get it? I think I did. Well, go! Okay, yes, I did. Alright. See if we can, get to our destination and only first person here. Look both ways, no cars coming. Good. And make a wide turn, and we're fine. Alright, here we go. Short distance incoming. You better get... Why are you in the... Dude, get back in your lane. Why are you so far over? Screw you, pal. Oh, God. I almost hit the brick wall. Okay. Get out of my way, pal. I got money to make. Oh, that was close. Oh, my God. Alright, what are we doing? How fast are we going? 40, it looks like. Something like that. Let me change the point of view real quick. Ooh, I kind of like that, actually. I can actually see the most of the truck. And that mirror is easier to see over there. Makes me feel like I'm actually driving the truck. American Fat Simulator. Truck, yeah! Alright, come on, go. Through this traffic. Both ways, we're good. And then head our way up this hill. Oh, it's the same location, I think. I think it's the little construction site place. Okay. Wait, do we still... Oh, I was about to say, do we still have our trailer on the back? I haven't seen it for a minute. We're good. Both ways. We're good. Alright. Let's see. This time I'm going to park the trailer, or the front of the tongue of the trailer, into the parking spot and see if that pays us a little better. Because it might be better. Alright, let's add the trailer. Maybe right about there. See what that does. Bad? Bro, I can't win for losing with these people. What the heck? Well, anyway, let's go ahead and fast travel to the shop real quick. Towing and commercial. Let's shut her down here. Oh, that turbo whistle sounds good. Alright, so here I'll show you guys exactly what I bought for the trucking stuff. So, go to my vehicles. This is what I've got. The Gavril T-Series tanker truck. This is the Peterbilt I was talking about. The stretched one freaking is annoying. And then we have my Gavril T-Series here. And yeah, it's $80,000, but that was not including the tank and the upfit. I was at like $79,000 earlier. This was $5,000, but I really paid $9,000 for it. The tank was like a couple $100 or $800, something like that. Then we have my tanker trailer here, which, like I said, is kind of sketchy because when you get it fully loaded, it likes to glitch and jump around on the uplift or the upfit, and I don't like that. Or the fifth wheel. I don't like that. Makes you feel like you're going to lose your load, which is not good because that's a lot of money lost. And then we have my flatbed trailer. I don't know why it's glitched, but I have it right now with a bunch of cargo boxes. And yeah, I've definitely bought a lot of stuff since the last video. I found a pretty good money method to get me to where I want to be. I've got a little drag boat going on here. I still got to work on it, so. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little adventure we had today. I know this is not normally what I post, but if you guys like the video, make sure you leave a like, and if you don't, then don't, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Oh. Yeah, baby. Try to do a donut? Nope, okay, never mind. She's failed.